Good morning and welcome to Jack's Backyard. So today I've got a few jobs to do, and it's my favourite kind of job, which is to do things with seedlings. So I bought some of this Elephant Leek. Never heard of it before, haven't looked it up since I bought it, which I was going to do. However, I've got some Elephant Leeks that I'm going to split up. I planted some of them straight into the garden, and actually they look okay, but I just thought I'd put some of them into little pots that way, because we've got another bed about to come online. I should be able to get the soil for that this week, so I'll just hold them over until that's done, but they really need to come out of these little cells. They're getting a bit distraught. I don't think I've got enough pots for all of them though, so I might just chuck some of them out into the garden. I did some of them last week when I first bought them, and they actually look okay, so I don't think they dislike being split up, so we're just going to go with that. The thing that we're going to do is I've got all of these Cape Gooseberries that I'm going to put into pots. Never grown Cape Gooseberries before, but we're just going to give it a go. So now the thing apparently with Cape Gooseberries is that you don't want to put them into really nutritious soil. So I'm going to use the old potting soil that I had my tomatoes in, that have probably had some of the nutrients taken out, and plus they've been washed out because they've been in the rain for the last couple of weeks. So I'm actually going to chuck all of this into a bucket and use this soil for potting up those Cape Gooseberries. Because apparently if you put if you use too nutritious soil for those, you get lots of leaf growth and no fruit. So we'll see how we go. So first of all, we're going to do these leeks, and I literally just split them up like that. So obviously I'm not too precious about my seedlings. They have to be able to withstand a little bit of mucking about with. So I'll just show you putting them into the pots. So just put a little hole, and then I've got to somehow get this many roots into that bigger hole. But we just jam them in and hope for the best. And there we are. So I do have more of those to do, but I'm actually just going to move on to the Cape Gooseberries and just show you what I do with those. I shouldn't really say show you what I do with those, because I don't really know what I'm doing, but what I'm going to do with those, and just see how it goes. Actually, it's very exciting. There are 2 amaranth that have not been eaten. I had a whole row of amaranth seedlings in here, and they all got eaten. Every single one. The leaves got eaten by something. Whatever it was really didn't like gooseberries, because they did not get eaten. So I've just got this great big bucket that I'm going to put all of this leftover soil into, and then I'm going to refill that other pots. So this, oh, there are so many worms in there, I'll have to show you. So this will now go into the compost, because I might just try and get them into the compost. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do is put a hole in my pot. out one of these, push it in, and there we are. Now, I am just going to show you how many of these gosh darn plants I have actually got now. And then I'm actually going to show you how many garden beds I have and show you how ridiculous it is that I have this many. Just give me 2 seconds. 16 Cape Gooseberries. Now, apparently these are a reasonably big plant, so I don't know how I'm going to fit them in. Let me show you my garden beds. They're already full. I mean, it's not that I don't have any space, but it's already full of stuff. Plus I've got more leeks coming. Oh goodness me, let me show you. Okay, so just to give you a concept of what I have available, there's these 2 beds. Then I actually had forgotten about this bed, but I was wanting to put peas into here, so not too sure. I mean, of course we've got the very exciting strawberry wheelbarrow, and then I've got this bed, which if some of you saw the tomato planting video, that was that bed, and then this is yet to have soil in it, so that's actually a fair bit of space too. Yeah, maybe not 16, but you know, probably a few. So yeah, I do have a reasonable amount of room. Now I come to look at it, I'm very dramatic. You'll learn that about me. Let me show you some of the things that I have in my garden, because I just think they're the cutest things. I've got all these kohlrabi and fennel, because we love those, and I had really good germination for them, so I have lots of them in my garden. And I also have lots of spinach. I have a couple of cucumbers in winter. Like, what is with that? Anyway, everything's doing fabulously well, but let me show you. Look at my beautiful nasturtiums. Look at this guy. He's gonna bulb up really soon. Oh, look at this one. He's a good one. Got my beautiful thyme in the middle. My coriander. Winter's the only time we can grow it because it hates summer. Look at these fennels. They're just the cutest. I've got quite a few of those. We make, we roast the fennel itself, and then we make pesto out of the fronds, which is very yummy. And see, that's my cucumber plant there. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I just harvested 4 great big cucumbers off it and its friend over here. They don't look great, to be honest, you know. I've seen more beautiful cucumbers, shall we say. But they produce a lot of food, so... And then there's my volunteer tomato, and the reason why I have tomatoes in that other bed. Look at it, it's just loving life. Actually, there was a second one, but it was looking really diseased, so I actually pulled it out. Look at all this beautiful spinach. Well, actually, what do you call it? Silver beet, chard, something like that. It's all loving being alive. Thyme. Did I show you that? We like thyme. Look at my very sad looking eggplants. I actually pruned them back yesterday because they were they were just covering the whole bed basically. Look at these poor old spring onions. They were being absolutely smothered by the eggplants. Here's my bay. We use that for cooking, so I have that. I probably should pot it up. It's such a slow grower. Oh, look at this one. Look at this kohlrabi. Can you see that? Oh, that's beautiful. Now the leeks are in here somewhere. See, can you see that? there's a leek. I've had a few planted in here. See that? Oh, there. The kohlrabi I don't reckon will be too far away from being harvested. So once it comes out, the leeks can go nuts. Oh, look. This will be my first kohlrabi. He's been a big boy from the start. So yeah, that's a lot of food in that particular half there. My spring onions. Look, I have some ripe, very small strawberries. The guy actually said to pull off some of the flowers, but I just don't have the heart yet, so I'll get around to that eventually. I'm not sure you can see that very well. But look at these tomatoes. Oh, look at them. Now look, more coriander. See, here's the thing with coriander. It only grows in winter, and of course we don't eat salads in winter, do we? That is the funny thing with the subtropics, is that it's too hot for those kind of leafy things in summer. When you're actually eating them, it only becomes cool enough in winter, and then you're looking for comfort food. You're looking for stew and soup and things like that. Anyway, I might actually just show you my herb garden, just because I can. Rosemary and spinach. It's been around for quite some time. This monster is a curry bush. Do you know have you ever smelt Keen's curry? That's what this smells like. It's beautiful. We're not finding it all that successful to cook with, though. It seems to lose its flavour. Basil, that's specifically for the bees. The man next door has bees, so I grow that for him and his bees because he gives us honey. More rosemary, more thyme, more rosemary. This is a pineapple sage. These, they just smell nice. It smells like pineapple. Pineapple sage. Get some. It's so good. More basil for the bees. Some normal sage that we use a lot for cooking. Oh, what's this? This is a native something. Can't remember. Look at this monster. That is borage. Goes all the way back here. It's all one big plant. Amazing. And this is a sunflower. Will it survive winter? Don't know. It's not looking super duper successful, but anyway, we'll see. Well, thank you for hanging out with me while I repotted some of my seedlings, and for my very impromptu garden tour. I hadn't actually planned on doing that, but I just I don't know anyone quite as nerdy as me about vegetables, so if you want to see more of that, let me know, because I'd be happy to show you more. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend wherever you are, and I will see you next week. Bye.